Welcome back, 5th grade. We are on Domain 1, Lesson 10, Event Sequences and Similes and Metaphors. Our objectives for the lesson are to plan our personal narratives and identify similes and metaphors in a text. So, what is a simile and a metaphor? A simile is a comparison of two different things that use the word like or as. So, her cheeks are red like a rose. He's funny as a monkey, dry as a bone, cunning as a fox. Those are examples of simile. They're comparing two different things with using those words like or as. However, when we're doing metaphor, a metaphor is the same kind of comparison except we don't use that like or as. Bill is an early bird. Life is a highway. Her eyes were diamonds. It's the same premise except we just don't include that like or as element. So let's try to do some practice. So staying inside all day was like being in a prison. Is that a simile or a metaphor? It's a simile because we have the word like there. That means that is a simile. Life is a stage and we are all actors. Well, if you notice, there was no like or as in there, so that one is a metaphor. Sid was a cheetah in the 100-yard dash. Did they say like or as? Nope, so it's going to be a metaphor. Annabelle's room looked like it was hit by a tornado. What do you think this one is? It's a simile. It says like right there. The snow was a blanket covering the yard. Is this a simile or a metaphor? This one is a metaphor. So you're going to be working on your surprise narrative. So some ideas to start thinking about for your surprise narratives. You can write about a time that a family member surprised you. You were surprised by a friend, maybe a surprise gift. Someone, maybe it was the other way. Maybe you're surprised by someone's lack of kindness. Sometimes you were surprised about something that you worried about but wasn't so bad. So you're going to kind of think about a time in which you were very surprised, and that's going to be your personal narrative that you're going to be working on. So, some things to consider when you're writing your personal narrative. Who or what surprised you? Why did it surprise you? Could be something expected, could be something unexpected. Where and when was the surprise? Did you have to act surprised? If so, and how? And did any of the conversations, remember that dialogue, take place during or after that surprise? Who spoke? What was said? These are things that we want you to touch on when you're working on your personal narrative because it's important that we get as much detail in as we can while you're writing it. And actually, that's the end of our lesson for today, and I will see everyone in our next lesson.